All right. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. So, today, we are going to be playing Hacknet, which is like a... Oh, Visuals 26. Thanks for a follow. Hi. Today, we're going to be doing Hacknet. I'm doing well. How are you? Thanks. I'm officially a VTuber. So Hacknet is it's like a cybersecurity video game where you can really get a experience of how it is hacking and being a red teamer without having to do a lot of setup or know a lot of stuff. It's been a while since I've played this game, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, thanks for the follow on Twitter. Yeah, I'll try and follow you back when I get there. So let's go ahead and start up a new session. Well, our username. Come on. Secret password. Definitely not any that I use. Don't worry about it. Yep. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Jeez, reminds me of my first computer. Initialize fail safe. Minus 14 days. This is strange, stranger than I expected. I guess I'm supposed to write this in the past, though I hardly feel like admitting it's over. My name is Bit, and if you're reading this, I'm already dead. What? Alright, it might have been a long time since I've played this game. Alright, tutorial. As of right now, you are at risk. Oh no. Learn as quickly as possible. Begin the tutorial sequence by pressing the continue button below. Is that a gunshot? Look at that frame rate, uncapped. Connect to a computer by typing connect and an IP address in the terminal, or by clicking on the node in the network name. It will map selected and delete simple. Where's our terminal? Alright, I guess we just click here for now. Stay on this computer now. That didn't work. That should be all you need from their own service for now. Disconnect from your machine. It's time for you to connect to an outside computer, not the internet. Be aware that attempting to compromise the security of another computer is illegal under USC Act 1030-18. Proceed at your own risk. Connect to an outside computer by clicking the blue node. This VM's terminal module has been activated. This will be your primary interface for navigating and interfacing with nodes. The command can be run by typing it out or by pressing enter. The computer security system and open ports can be analyzed using probe or nmap commands. Analyze the computer you are currently connected to. Oh, here's our terminal. Okay. Nmap. Oh, we're probing. Oh, all the ports are locked down. Here you can see active ports, active security, and number of ports, open ports required to successfully crack this machine using port hack. This machine has no active security or requires no open ports to crack. If you are prepared to, it is possible to crack this computer using the program port hack. Okay. Insufficient privileges to perform this operation. Alright. Well, we're hacking now. Congratulations, you have taken control of the external system and are now its administrator. That was so easy. You can do it whatever you like. Do it. However, you should start by scanning for local nodes. To locate additional computers. To do this, use the scan command. Alright. So, this game's called Hacknet, and it's just really fun. And it gives you a bit of a simulation of how it is in the real world. Not fully, but close enough. So let's go ahead and scan. No results. Not a problem. We should investigate the file system. List the files. Alright. Navigate to the bin folder. Change directory, which is cd/bin. Alright, to view the content of the current folder you're in, use the ls command. There are no programs here, but you should look at config.txt. ls, config. So we can cat config.txt. Totally useless. Now to clear your tracks before you leave. Move up a folder in the directory tree. Note the wildcard ... indicates back or up. Wait, so when we read the config, it says config.ini init num12 continual spawning yes, colors behavior enabled, twirl thrust helicopter, resolution full screen, alt tab enabled yes, texture folder, documents and settings, admin, facts, not porn, documents, serious documents, seriously, system, textures. All right. Let's go ahead and back out of these. Right, move to log folder. See what we got. You can delete a file using the rn command. However, you can delete all. Delete all the files from this directory. rn star. Fun command is just to do rm-rf and then /. That's a fun one. BC. Disconnect. Congratulations. We beat the tutorial. We did it. Must locate the process ID of this tutorial and kill it. So we do PS to see what processes are running, and then we can do kill 212. Nice. So I think we got mail. Hi. I don't know you, and I'm sad to say that I never will. But if you're reading this, it means you might be the only person that can make things right. Right now, I'm trapped, but there's no way out. And not enough time, and I need your help. But there's something you need to take care of first. The faster, the better. Hacknet OS wasn't meant to be released as it is now. After a while, an automated tracker will activate itself. We can't let that happen. Connect to your own node. It should be green on your net map, and then find and delete security tracer.exe. When you're done, just reply to this email. Hurry. Right. Let's go ahead and check out the home directory. Folder 33. No. Wait. News folder 73. Let's just use the theory because that'll be faster. User added. Nope. Oh, that was when we hacked them. New file system. Ban security tracer.exe. Alright, so let's make sure we can see it. RM security tracer.exe. Whatever that was. We don't need to know it. Alright, where's my mail? Hacknet navigation guide. CD folder, cat, read files, RM file name, tab G. What that? Let's pull them up. I removed it. Good job. Sweet. We're on our roll now. Great, that should keep you safe for now. If only it was that easy to just delete trackers. At least from your own computer, of course. Before we start, you're going to need a few things. Port hack alone isn't going to cut it on most modern computers, you'll find. Not ones with anything worth looking at anyways. You should start by checking up on a friend of mine. He goes by the name Viper. Awful, I know. He's honestly not the brightest crayon in the box. But he always seems to get a hold of useful code. You should have no trouble getting into his files. Finding something useful might be a bit more of a challenge. You can, for the most part, ignore the generic files stuff that gets logged or saved by a program. IRC logs and the like. Custom named things like .exe files are what you want to look for. Download any files you can use using the command scp. Good luck, reply again when you're done. Alright, so we got Viper Battle Station at an IP address. Let's take a look at the reference real quick. Don't forget to use probe, port hack, scan. Yeah. Give it that IP. Oh, what was the connect? 1.2.10.187. We're gonna see how far we can get with just using the terminal and trying not to use the GUI. Connect. Viper. Battle Station. Ant. It would do the 10.187.57. All right, never mind. They're doing their best. No. There we go. Let's see. Probe system. So we'll do an nmap scan. We'll use our port hack, which is just amazing. Oh, we found a password. I forget what the command was after the port hack. I thought port hack was just supposed to work. Oh, now we're admin. Okay. So we're all ready. Let's go ahead and look at bin. sshcrack.exe. So scp ssh crack to our local computer. Got it. Work, YouTubers, notes, ASDF, and email draft. Well, we gotta see what they say about YouTubers. YouTubers to check out. Captain Spin Effects. Rocklee Smile. Are these actual YouTubers? That'd be sick. Let's check out his notes. Finally managed to torrent that sweet new hacker game program from the server Gollum told me about. This is so sick. Can't wait to try it out. Just gotta work out how to use it first. Oh, no. Not downloading programs and just using it. LS. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. We should check out ASDF. Intro. Wow. Use your brain, Cowboy. Induction test 199.59.149.230. Need something about overloading it, maybe? Gotta research it more. There might be a program to help. We'll ask for more money. Good. Let's just run through this. So, looks like we got some text conversation. How did it go? It was a nightmare. Why? We spent the night at the lookout. It was super romantic. Then we started making out. Then we started fooling around, you know. And then, what? Spit it out. It ended sooner than expected. Oh no. Jeez. Never admit that to anyone again. You're lucky we're friends. Otherwise, I'd tell everyone that story. Anyways, gotta go. More coding to do. Let's see, target. I want a refund. I'm sorry, sir, but we cannot refund based on change of mind. Might I suggest that you relist the item on JBay? I've never had a company chat report suggest, why don't you just resell it instead? We can't take it back. My gosh. I told you I accidentally hit the... Wait. I don't want to list the item on your damn auction site. I told you I accidentally hit the bid button instead of the watch button. Yeah. Sorry, sir, but policy doesn't cover accidental button presses. So you will have to accept that the is yours now, and you can try to recoup the cost via our auction listing. You mess with the wrong customer, I will make you rue the day. Thank you, sir. I wish you have a pleasant evening. You fucked it up. 18 months gift time, $3 million for a game about watching mobile phone screens? Calm down, man. People are going to love this. It's like a statement on the state of the world. Like, you ever walk down the street lately? People always have their heads buried in their phones. They don't even notice. So we make a game about you driving, walking, shooting, and hacking while constantly looking at their phones. It's genius. The board is going to have my ass for this. Better give it a good name and some hardcore box art. And so that one, Jasper Log. You got those keys I asked for? You got the cash? Got it ready to be wired. I've uploaded the first half to the drop server. Once the transfer has been completed, you will get the final key. Cool. Check it out now. Awesome. They work. Can I have the money now? Sent. Received. Who would have thought Call of Soldier would be so popular this year? Hottest thing this year. Gamers. God. Can't live with them. Can't live without them. Let's see. Notes. Did we check this one? Yeah, we did. HDF. Email draft. Oh no, not an email to his dad. Sorry I haven't emailed you in a while. I've been really busy with school this year. Year 11 is hard, but I think I'm doing okay. Actually, I want to ask for a little help. I need some new software for a school project. It's called ftpbounce.exe. It's real useful and it will cost a lot though. And I've run out of money you sent me last time. All this IT project software is really expensive. Is there any chance you'd send a $2,000 to my account? It'd really help out. Dad, please send me $2K. It's fine. It's just a little bit of money. File read. Right. Oh, so this is all the logs. Don't need to worry about that. System. I don't think we're gonna find anything useful here. But we always see SSH crack here. Oh well. We could probably just disconnect at this point, I think. Go back to our email. Oh, was I supposed to clear the logs? Generic file stuff that gets logged or saved by a program virus. Yeah, I mean, we should probably just RM the logs anyways. Just in case, we always got to make sure we cover up our steps. Our Leave no trace. All right. Empty lot. Now we're good. DC. Into 9.200.12. Fine, whatever. Hit that's what it is. Send. Maiden flight. Congratulations, I honestly have no way of knowing if you succeeded in the responder. But if you're seeing this, it means you at least found something. I'm going to assume that's something really useful. You should try breaking one of my old test servers if Viper had the sort of thing he's known for getting. Lying around. You should have everything you need to get in. Remember, non-basic programs need a port number to run, like SSH crack 22. Howdy no. File name and then port number. Just find a port you want to crack and run it on that. Oh, and in case you don't know already, you can hit the tab to autocomplete commands. Hitting SSH and then tab should autocomplete its full name, etc. Works for everything. Good luck. All right. So, quick reference, analyze security systems probe, port hack, and then scan. Remember to clear logs, download files, basics. All right. All right, so now we have his test busu. Let's go ahead and connect to here. Do our scan first. Scan requires admin access. Let's go ahead and use port hack. Few too many ports. Oh, right. We gotta use probe, right? And map, I forgot. Open ports required for crack. 1. Go ahead and try and use his software SSH crack 422. We're in. So now we're going to use port hack to hopefully gain admin access. Boom. We're in. Let's go ahead and check out the home. Nice place you got here. Hobbs terminal guide.txt.txt. All right. Handy list of commands you'll want from the command line. Cat, cd, ls, cd, replace file name string and string 2 replaces the specified content with the target file, string 1, with the stuff you want to replace it with, string 2. Move file name to the target. Moves or renames the file, all right? If you want to rename the file, simply specify the string that you want to be renamed, all right? Help 1, help 2, help 3, all help files. Fork bomb. It's not specified, but it's useful. Panic button if you need to down a system in a hurry. You'll need admin rights for this one. You can fork bomb your own system as a defensive measure. Something tells me that's going to be important to remember. And shell sets up a remote host on a system where you've got admin access. This can be run on your own system as a defensive measure. See trap for details. All right. No command trap. What is it saying, like, see trap for details? Let's try help 1. Whoa. Okay. Get SCP, scan, PS, PIDs, folder, move. Help 2. Help 2. Probe. EXE lists all the available executables in the local bin folder, including hidden and embedded executables. Maybe we go back to Viper's server and see if we can find that other one we saw while reading through his notes. Open CD tray. I don't even think people have CD trays anymore. Close CD tray. Reboot. Reboots the computer connected. Replace. Analyze. Performance. Analysis pass on the firewall of the target system. Solve firewall solution. Attempts to solve the firewall of the... Okay. To allow you to peep traffic. Help 3. Log in. Requires a username and password. Upload. Local file path. Clear. Add note. Append. Shell. And that's all we got. All right. Just a bunch of weird words there. Test file. Congratulations, you win. We did it. All good on my end. That idiot Bill got fired, and I'm safe. Great. I always hated Bill. You did me a favor. Not to mention that 10K kickback, right? Well, that helped too. So we good here? All good. I've got months of exclusives here. I'll hit you back next year with when a new Brisbee movie comes out. Later, boss. See ya, boss. You wouldn't believe the shit I told you if I told you. What? Did it work? Got mercs banging down my door for the source. What? Damn, son, where'd you find that? Sounds like you've hit the big leagues. Getting a decent payout? 12K, not bad for 2 months of work. Wonder what they'll use it for. Probably to drain your bank accounts. Good luck. Got no money for them to steal. Alright. Waiting for the boss to leave, then I'll meet you out the back. Do you think he has any idea? I doubt it. He's got no idea about the shitstorm that's coming. Don't forget to clear the browser history. We don't want him tracing it back to us. Yeah, I got it covered. He just grabbed his coat. He's walking out the door now. Okay, give me a minute. I'll set up the camera feed. Good to go. You got 3 minutes before that static image falls down. I'll take the list and then we'll grab a pint to celebrate. Alright, that's very cool. What was that? These are our log files. Nothing good in system. Nothing good in bin. What was that one command to... If I could spell, I would want to spell analyze. No firewall detected. Okay. EXE. Woohoo, now we got something. Port hack, fork bomb, shell, tutorial. Oh, those are ours. Let's back up. Oh, I haven't done a scan. Scan complete. Nothing? Okay. Review the logs. This is all us, so we can RM all this. A bye-bye. Let's go ahead and get back to Viper. Hmm. What was a command to find hidden commands or hidden programs? Up to AC. That's all they including the hidden ones. Okay. Oh, we found another one. Entropy asset cache. Well, let's go ahead and find out. 34, 248, 69, 19. All right. Go ahead and run our nmap. See what ports are running. Ooh, firewall detected. Analyze. Good spell, that'd be great. YZE, YZE. Okay. See if we can use SSH crack on this one. This feels so much closer to like the movie styles of hacking. All right, we're in. Now we can use our port hack on 22. Oh, but we gotta bypass the firewall. Targeting machine rejected. Nope. Phew. Solved. Attempts to solve. All right, let's see if we can solve. What are we supposed to do for the firewall? NER 37O P000. Maybe we need to disconnect. What other options do we have? We tried to probe the system, right? Yeah, that's our nmap scan. What if we try to connect to Viper? Seven, and we log in. Okay, we're in, and connect from Viper to the 248.69 nice.19. Nothing. can't use port hack because we need to solve the fire wall. When we analyze, we just get a bunch of gibberish. What was that one? File system. Replace, help, fork bond, shell. Nothing useful here. We're in. We have port hack, fork bomb, shell, tutorial, and SSH crack. So, we have SSH, but we get hit with the firewall. Do we have anything useful here? Oh, okay. We have our own notes. Probe port hack. Remove file. SCP. Okay. Thanks. Nothing in the risk. Another stash. To formulate that. That's 6.58. Nothing here. You can hit the tab to autocomplete. Yeah. Correct bypass sequence. Upload, clear, endnote, append shell. Opens a remote access shell on a target machine with proxy overload and IP trap piece. So I wonder if we open a shell. Requires admin access to run. Of course it does. I don't know what we're missing here. Anyone got any suggestions? Bueller? Oh, wait, we have admin access on what's his name's computer. Viper. 112.10.187. Should take that in. Can go ahead and log in. Their admin. And a password of 1230. Okay. Now we have a shell. Overload and trapped. Go ahead and close those notes. What are we missing? Did we have to reply to him? Now what? Okay. All right, inbox, something in return. Here's where it kind of gets harder. I need to ask for a favor. I've been a little sloppy lately, which is what got me into this whole mess. That's why I'm writing this in the first place, I guess. Anyways, the point is that there's some logs on a few computers I prefer weren't there. You should remember this. If you forget everything else, I have to tell you, don't get sloppy. Delete your logs. If you haven't been, start now. Everything you do on any modern OS is tracked and logged in the log folder. And just go there, rm start everything. The whole thing. Never forget to. Thanks. We got another computer. Thanks. Mission incomplete. All right. Oh, probably because we have to connect in here. We'll use nmap. We'll use our SSH crack. Port 22. Post some notes. Wow, we're blazing fast with 761 megabytes of memory. Once we're in, then we can use the port hack. 22, gain admin access. And we're in. Just gonna use that because it's faster. We got documents, personal. Dad, I know you don't understand the choices that I've made, and I don't expect you to. What I expect, however, is common decency to respect those choices and to continue treating me as your child. Okay. I don't expect you. Okay. Until you are willing to do that, I'm sorry, but I need to leave Boston. I can't bear to be in the same city knowing that my hero, my role model, is living in the same place, ignoring my existence. I've tried my hardest to be accommodating, understanding, and to try to explain this transition, but I can't handle it anymore. I'm going to head to LA with James. If you want to talk, you have my number. Please know that I haven't made this decision lightly. This is something that I have to do. I hope in time to learn, blah, 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 blah. I don't care about P. Anderson. Police number, claim. Okay. Was there a command to make a note? Nope. One. SCP, RM. Help two. Nothing. I think I want this file. Well, we should probably check out the laptop file first. Convention insurance won't cover claims, rights, etc. Personal insurance not declared prior to incident needs to declare valuable before they were stolen. Can investigate, can't cover. Unlikely anything comes of it. All right. And there's his tax return. Chat log. Are you guys ready to stream? That depends. Are you ready to die? Shut up, Johnson. Don't make me get out the peanut butter and microchip. Oh, jeez. It was one time. One time when it's all it takes. What are they even talking about? What were they using peanut butter for? Seriously, our streaming schedule is messed up. Damn, me too. Every time I hop on, it's not what I expected, and the schedule is a mess of guesswork. And broken dreams. Let's see if he's got any cool intro. Nothing conclusive. Got leads. Laptop was stolen at convention. Contained the dossier reports. Had copied most likely one over here. Sure I had. We'll submit the details. Ooh, okay. These aren't us. This is us. Wonder what this could be. Deleted file, access file. Oh, there's the file that is with Valence dossier.pdf. Huh. And then they disconnected. The first documents, and then we can SCP that laptop, police report that text, transfer complete. Sweet. Lotta. So do you bin? CDs what? Well, there's empty. All right. Oh, right. We have to delete the logs. I got too invested into the story. RM everything. Should make sure we keep a note to remind ourselves to do that. All right, we're good. We can disconnect. We can go ahead and log back into our email. Job's done, boss. All right. If you've seen this, you've done well, and well, I might as well actually be worth something. Is that too much to hope for? It seems like a lot to hope for. I realized that I don't have much time to write this whole thing. There's way too much to learn, and I don't have time to do any of it. So I'm going to need to ask for something more. There's a group that goes by Entropy that's currently accepting members. They'll be able to teach you more. When you're ready, I'll contact you again. As for getting into Entropy, you'll need to bypass a proxy server, a few shells, open using the command shell, running on a computer you've already got admin access on, should be able to overload it. Good luck, and thank you. Proxy, Network Education Archives. All right, so we got another node. We got another Entropy server. And proxy server info. So I think we can close out security basics. I think we can close out a quick reference. Few notes on proxy servers. A classic Entropy challenge. Run shells on a computer you have admin access on. This shell. Connect to a target computer. Probe its security. Use shell to overload the toxic proxy. Net Edu Archives will have more details. All right. Oh, P.S. Good thing I scrolled down. I almost missed that. If you run into trouble, I've linked the Network Education Archive server too. It's got a lot of useful info on it. Okay. So we got the archives there. Let's go ahead and check out what we got. Oh, also, I wanted to take a look here. All right. Just making sure that we delete all the locks before we keep moving. Oh, we have our terminal. We'll pull check. Scan complete zone terminal here. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can learn some stuff. Proxy server quick guide. exe files and remote execution shells, firewall analysis and solutions. Oh, geez. Firewalls have been around for a long time. Modern firewalls, however, can be configured to prevent all security critical traffic. In this situation, firewall solution will need to be provided for unsyndicated login attempt can be attempted. Effectively mean that any known password cracking software will be useless while a firewall is active. Okay. Firewall complexity, examine analyze command. Running the analyze command multiple times will automatically detect patterns in the response data headers and will eliminate characters it can guarantee are not part of the correct firewall solution. It's a potential solution has been found and solve and solution. Okay. So we were getting close just by throwing stuff at the wall. Let's proxy servers function as a buffering layer between a target computer and connecting counterpart that filters cache, monitors incoming traffic to both optimize web performance and repeated queries and prevent some kind of attacks. The most well-recognized flaw in the proxy server is their upper memory limit, which reached will force them to allow unchecked traffic to pass through. To exploit this, hackers and testers will often run shells on other computers that an attacker has access to, often with the built-in shell command. Then, with a collection of shells on a servant machine, we'll connect to the target computer, use the shell's overload functionality to flood the target proxy server with junk data, allowing other potential harmful traffic through. Okay. The execute command on modern terminals executes a file residing on a local machine and running user. Effectively, the command acts as a semantic shortcut and prevents the need for an IP address of the connect. This allows for multiple programs to send traffic over the same socket, increasing network and efficiency at an OS level. Fortunately, EXEs are not written to have function over a network, and in this case, the program will ignore the cross network socket available to it and simply perform the function locally. This has a lot more reading than I remember. Secondary proxy servers are essentially secondary computers that connect to a target, configure the default to ward off traffic. Means while they can be inconvenient for some users, while they are correctly configured, they can entirely prevent an execution of programs that should compromise a port or security service. The most well-recognized flaw in the proxy service is their upper memory limit, which reached will force them to either entirely shut down the network they are connected to, a feature which is hardly ever utilized, or allow unchecked traffic to pass through. Because of this, the increased network security budgets have led to more robust proxy servers. Okay. Trace is passive. The response to an increasing hostile active world of computers, security, and hacking new digital security suites will generally include some method of tracking the location of hostile activity. This naturally is an imperfect science, so there are two generally recognized forms of traces. Passive traces is a computer program running on a machine that attempts to detect hostile actions. A passive trace can, in theory, be prevented from completing by using a self-induced crash at the exact time that the ping arrives at the hostile server, given it no return. It would require OS level integrated there. Alright. And the other active trace effort undertaken by an individual working against each other. An active trace is untrackable and is generally done by attempting to breach security on nodes used. Alright, I think we have all we need. Just want to scan the network. Requires admin access. Alright, hold it. Firewall and proxy detected. Go ahead and analyze. Nope. Uh-oh. Mark bottom. All right. Didn't like that. Didn't like that one bit. That was freaky as hell. Whew. Anyways. Right. This computer is already running a shell. Let's go ahead and run nmap. Okay, we got proxy detected. That has port 22. Proxy active. Cannot execute. Connect to a target computer. Probe its security. Using the shells to overload. Okay. So can we tell our... Okay, so we're using Vipers to overload the proxies, so then we can run SSH crack On port 22. And we're in. Port hack on 22. Oh, nice. So, let's go ahead and close our notes. Did we remove our... Okay, we're already admin. Let's go ahead and enter the induction test. Ooh. Admins are lazy, so gold. Bit, please read. Uh-oh. Bit, if you're lurking, can you please come out of the shadows and to talk to you? Vapor. Vapor won't get off my case, saying something's wrong. She's not sure what's going on. Let me know. T. Alright, well, let's grab that one. Cat so gold. Are you tired of quests that take up all your time? Do you wish that you could spend a long, happy life without the worry of money? Then look no further than So Gold, the ultimate farming service for Stormwind Online. Oh, jeez. Admins are lazy. Tuesday. Let's cat. Admins aren't lazy. No one ever remembers to clear out the bin folder too. This is a test server, scrubs. It's designed for people to break in. At least tidy up. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see what other folders. So there's Zero Cool and Upstore. So what Zero Cool has. Hack the Planet, TFT. God, I love that movie. You fools, bow down to me. I got mad skills, and you know it. Somebody left a retort. Assuming you know what retort means, let me start by saying you're nothing but a scrub. It probably took you a week to work out how to smash through the proxy. I bet you're probably 12, thinking you can hack the planet from your mom's 386. Good luck, kid. Move on and let the pros handle. Need help? Whoa, lie, bang. Lulz. Well, we gotta start with lulz. Admins are pretty pissed at you, Slaggard Fire. The Chinese contingency has been hammering the servers all night, requesting gold. Alright, Cat, low lie, bang. 400 Dune Storm Online. Okay. Need help, TXT. If you're here, chances are you know a thing or two about getting into places you don't belong. These idiots over at Stormwind have totally ruined the balance of Shatten 3 with the latest auction house patch. If there's a super fan since the original game was released in 96, and I say we stick it to them and bring the auction house down. If you want in, leave a text file here and I'll find you. Slagged. Might be good, might be fun. How we leave a text? How do we leave a text file here? Can I go ahead and bulk 2? Broke, cat, cd Charlie, analyze, solve, and bulk 3. Upload, shell, help. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just wanted to double check that last one. I'm sure our stream's still up and running. I want to leave a note. No, well, I'm sure we'll come back to it. Connection from 210. I think that's us. Yep. Read all our logs. Congratulations, download this file to complete the induction test. Alright. I guess we have to leave a log of that. SCP entropy. You've got mail. Alright, restore. And now we can disconnect. So, I think I want to keep poking at this one. This is the one that has the firewall. So if we keep analyzing... Oh, is it time? Oh, it's solve time. And we're in Port Hack 22. Give me that access. What you got? We know the password? It's literally admin password. Why didn't I just try that off the bat? Always try admin password first. All right, let's go ahead and CD into the logs. Connection, that's just us. Nothing really good. CD into the bin folder. hexclock.exe. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Let's change our directory to home. Nothing here. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to check ls-lah. Nothing. All right, cd into a log file, and we'll just rm everything here. Nobody. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? No one's gonna. How could they know? Nothing good here. All right, cool. So I think we can DC. Let's go ahead and check our mail. Greetings, Cowboy. Let me be the first to congratulate you on locating the passing the entropy group entrance exam. While to an experienced hacker, it's relatively trivial. Surprisingly, few actually seem to manage it. Before we will be able to allow you to officially join the group, you must further confirm your abilities. The Cowboy news server has recently taken a negative stance towards entropy, and we would like to temporarily disable their operation. As a second test of your skills, we ask that you bring down the server's message board. If you can, leave the non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact. We don't wish to needlessly be destructive. It's not a request to simply wipe the server clean of articles. We want to just a program brought down from text. Splashbot News Network. All right, we got another node ready. We probably don't want to hack the educational site, but I'm so tempted to. But after those traces, I started to freak out. All right, we'll just leave it as is. Didn't glitch. Oh, proxy server, though. Oh, yeah, we already laid about that. I don't think we can close the notes. Splashbot News Network. Entry group engaged in malicious hacking. What? New macro soft phone. About as bad as you expected. Suspicions arise of our entropy. Is your data at risk? New oval dongle. Patent will tantalize fanboys. Popular social media friend hole was the latest victim of a malicious hacking group apparently bent on compromising all forms of social media. The group's identity and location still remain a mystery to cyber police, but the message is clear: nothing is safe. FaceSpace's CEO attempted today to reassure the nervous user base, explaining that FaceSpace's security is watertight and that only people who will have access to the user's personal data on the face space are them. Those they choose to share it with, and FaceSpace's 12,000 trusted advertising partners. How nice. Internet group entropy has been renowned for some time, blah, 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 blah. Code sucks. All right, so now we have to hack here. So let's go ahead and do our Nmap scan. Okay, we have proxy detected. So we can use our shell to overload. Opens a target machine. And all right, nothing. So let's go ahead and use our shell from here, right? Overload the proxy, and then we can go ahead and use our SSH crack on port 22 as soon as that opens up. Please. Nice. We're in port hack on 22. And we're in, baby. Let's go ahead and look. We have the message board, system, bin, and log. So let's go ahead and look in bin. Change our directory to bin. It's empty. Back out. We can look at the log. That's just us. We're not done yet, so we won't delete. See what's in their home directory. Nothing. All right, let's go ahead and get into the message board. Listings, close, config sys, and config caution.txt. Config sys in this folder is critical system file. Do not delete or rename it. Doing so will crash the board and bring the host program down. Changes to the config should be made only during scheduled outages and to avoid that issue. All right. See what's enclosed. Nothing. Listings. H. What else did our email say? Well, at least we're supposed to bring down the message board, right? We just want that program brought down. Bring down the server's message board. Hey, wait. Temporarily disable their operation. And, uh-oh. I thought we were supposed to delete those files. No, wait, no. Leave the non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact. We do not wish to needlessly be destructed. Temporarily disable their operation. As a second test of your skill, we ask you to bring down the server's message board. Whoops. Oh well. Right? Got that. And then we can cd into logs, and then we can just rm all this. Done. Oh boy, we're in. Congratulations on your timely execution of your first contract. It has proved your abilities, and I can now gladly welcome you to Entropy. As a small welcoming gift, you'll find the user's details of the admin account to our asset server attached. Help yourself to any of the programs you might need, and view our mantra. Once you're geared up, reply to this address, and I will arrange a true test of your abilities. Again, congratulations. So we have an account admin, Rosebud. I don't know what. Okay, whatever. And a new node. So I'm going to go ahead and scan this anyways. We have a web server, a mail server, FTP server, and an SSH server. So to crack it, we would need access to all of them. Don't tempt me, chat. I might do it. Go ahead and log in. Admin. Now we're with the cool gang. We're elite hackers now. It's go ahead and one there. Guess we'll look at the bin folder. So what we have there. Nice. We already have SSH crack, but we don't have that FTP bounce. SCP, FTP bounce, and it's mine mount. Let's go back and check out home directory, new folder, backups, and mantra. Well, we gotta see what the mantra is. Our group is founded on 3 pillars, which we strive to follow in all things. Strive for justice and righteousness in all things. Create and share more than you destroy. Never have an excuse not to improve. And entropy will deny contracts that go against these pillars and remove agents that violate them. Good to know. All right, we have backups, logs. Let's go ahead and check backups real quick. I wonder why that's there. New folder. I think these are all chat logs. Or these jobs. Thank you for purchase grocery simulator 2011. They'll make a simulator out of anything these days. In Grocery Simulator 2015, you must take control of the player assumes the role of a hero of one of 5 different character classes. Players fight monsters through the wilderness areas and dungeons in order to level up their character. What kind of grocery simulator is that? As with previous Doom games, the objective of the game is to create a horizontal line of 10 blocks without gaps. I don't know what he's talking about there. Jeebus. The bishop came to our church today. He was a fucking imposter. Never once moved diagonally. I don't know what that means. Archived via bash.org. Wait. 67% of guys are stupid. I belong with the other 13%. So there I was in this hallway, right? I believe I speak for all of us when I say, wrong asshole, I'm sick of, what the hell? He's so mad. Nobody here thinks you're funny. Nobody wants to hear your stories. In fact, jeez. Sets mode plus B, Blackadder. Blackadder has been kicked my tour bad. Right. And those forums, can't trust them. I swear to God, I've just heard duck tell a joke. Okay. There's a group of ducks on a pond near where I live. One of the ducks was quacking away, looking straight at the group of like 10 ducks. And he stopped all of a sudden. All the other ducks went mental. It looked just like a duck stand-up comedy. All right. I think we can go ahead and... Well, we can check out the system for whatever reason. Yeah, nothing here. Let's go CD into the logs, and we can remove all these. Cool. Let's go check out our email. You'll find the user's detail of the admin account. We're at asset server. Okay. So we can go ahead and reply, ready, boss. Ready, boss. All right. I'd like to be the first to formally invite you to begin accepting entropy contracts. Attached is the location of the group's secure contract database, along with the login credentials necessary to access it. Feel free to accept and complete initial contracts at your leisure. I'll be in contact again to gauge your progress soon. So we have a link and an account. So it's our username with the password Rosebud. No one steal my password. All right. Love the music of this game too. All right, available contracts: Point Clicker, Famous Counter Hack, Back to School, Enlightened Solutions Sales. Point Clicker, I guess. Well-meaning client needs some of his data from a game server deleted to regain productivity. What? All right, let's see what that's about. I'm a digital hitman at this point. All right, being civilian, I've been put in dire predicament here, and unfortunately no one in my incompetent office of staff is capable of fixing this issue for me. This has forced my hand to resort to outside help, as distasteful as that is to me. Informants have assured me that this line is secure, so I'll be brief. I have bested the game Point Clicker and wish to prove my clear dominance over it again. Yet there was not a reset button. I'll need you to enter their system, delete my save file so I may crush it once more. My username is Minx. Feel free to bask in my glory of my current achievements before resetting. All right, let's make a note of his contact handle. And we can go ahead and add that note of Point and Click server. Have we been deleting our logs properly? I think we're still good. Just want to check this one again. All right, yeah, we did. Remove everything there. Good. PC. And we can go ahead and try and get into Point Clicker. Whoa. Oh my god, I found the most addicting game. How fast can I go? Insufficient points. I can't auto clicker. Okay. Oh man, we're gonna get the high score here. This one. Did somebody actually make this game? It was like Cookie Clicker. Upgrade. More. God, this is actually addicting. All right, we gotta stop. I'm gonna get too distracted. Your long day of labors to gather the initial 12 points are fast fading memory. All right. Exit. Can we log in with... He didn't even give us his creds. Whatever. Let's go ahead and take a look. SQL server. All right. No. Let's, I will be right back. I have to go get the door. Well... All right. Did we get hacked? We're still good? Sweet. So let's use our SSH crack. Let me in. Oh, we need to hack 2 of these. Hack 2 these. I'm disappointed in myself there. Anyways. Let's see what FTP bounce. It's probably FTP bounce on their FTP server. So we can go ahead and run that. And run port hack on 22 once that's completed. Let me in. Let me in. All right. The password found. All right. We got some files here. Empty. More chat logs. Someone speak Python here? The programming language. No. Oh, wow. All right. Having a tough night. So treat me nice, all right? All right. Lift out of it. Was this? I don't know what's going on, but we're not going to read that one. Oh, edgy hacker names. So Hitler says, how the fuck can you tell I'm 13 by looking at what I'm writing? All right, we saw that one on the other server. That's interesting. All right, let's see. Let's back out of this. Back out of home. What's in bin? Nothing. See them logs. Nothing. Default boot module.txt. It's, yep, I should have known. All right, let's see. Point clicker. Important. Don't crash. All right, seems good. See, if you just leave helpful documents for hackers, they'll actually read them. Never delete or rename config.ini. It is system critical. Removing it causes instant crash. Do not test this. I mean, no, we'll let it go. Let's go look at these saves. Wow, there's a lot of these users. Oh, yep, there's mine. Let's go ahead and remove ours. Oh, we could rename it and just take his account. I think we do that. Then we can MV. Next, PC save. And we'll move that into, oh, what was our account? Shoot. Hold on. All right, now we should have a save. Go into point clicker. We'll go into saves. And then we will move next into our account. V0WB01 PC save. If we are in the first one, and then there we go. So that renamed it. Back up. Backing up. Go logs. And get rid of it all. Don't mind me, I'm just deleting files. Back. Scan network. I guess we haven't been scanning. Yeah, nothing here. All right, just making sure. Now, when we go in, truly absurd number of point clicker points. How do we get negative? Okay. We broke something. Whatever that was. But that's hilarious. We can't even click anymore. That's all the upgrades. Oh well. Oh no, did we make more logs? All right, disconnects. Let's go ahead and go back and email our buddy. Done. Congratulations, your client of your recent contract has reported a success. It's pleased with your work. You are now free to accept further contracts. All right, we're only 80 out of 100. Let's see what other contracts we should get. Recently got news about a company hiring less. Well, meaning hackers, to retrieve some sensitive data from a rival corporation for exploitative purpose. In the interest of dissuading companies from using the hacker community in such ways in the future, we're going to ensure their transaction doesn't go smoothly. Let's double check what that mantra was. Oh wait, we have a message board here too? Oh, this is the message. The message board is the contracts. Do not delete or rename it. We'll crash the board in the host program. Changes to the config should only be made during schedule outage. Okay, that's fine. It was kind of hand. Load up our listing. The animals were here below the ear-licking penguin. This awesomely... Oh, No. Wrong window. Oh no. We didn't see anything. We didn't see anything. We see, yeah, nothing wrong with network. Let's just look at the contract listings again. Oh, right. I was supposed to reread the mantra. Or is that back on the other site? I think that's on the other site. Yeah, here we go. Strive for justice and righteousness. Do you know anything about bypassing to get a base address of a library? Bypassing a server to get the base address of the library? I don't think I know what you mean by that. So, is that part of the game? Or is that like a real question? Strive for justice and righteousness. Create and share more than you destroy. And never have an excuse not to improve. So nothing too serious. Sure, we'll delete all those. Disconnect. Where are these other? A high school has contacted us with concerns about their IT department accessing private student data, likely on the request of one of their students' parents, but we can't say for sure. They don't want anything deleted, but want to discreetly find their IT staff's private passwords so they can investigate themselves. That's weird. Enlightened Solutions. Sale for selling software. Let's do the counter hack. That sounds like fun. All right, let's see. Famous counter hack. These names are so funny. The company PP Marketing recently hired a freelance hacker to break into some rival company's server to retrieve some sensitive data, which we believe to be mailing list. That hacker transferred the data to PP and ruined it for the actual creators. Naturally, this is sort of corporate espionage is exactly the sort of business what gives hackers groups their bad reputation. And while we're not really even interested in policing this in its entirety, the blatant advertising of the job across the net makes this one a little more public. So we'd like to ensure it doesn't pay off for PP. We don't know exactly what the file's called, so you might have to do a little digging once you're in there. You're looking for a stolen mail list. It might be archived or encrypted. We want it deleted. You should also note that the company may be prepared for this eventually and might have some security countermeasures in place. Entropy admins. All right. Let's look at PP Marketing. Do an Nmap scan. They have a proxy HTTP server. We need to crack 2 of these ports in order to get in. Lucky for us, we have Viper's machine that we can... Oh, actually, before I do that, I wanted to see... HTTP contact. HTTP test server. Network education. Jump wall. I wanted to get a shell on here. So now we have 2 shells. and then CD logs, and order these. And we should also check our Viper buddy to make sure that that's go overload. Yeah, I knew more logs were gonna be here. All right, now we can look at PP marketing. We can get rid of this note, just free up some RAM. Go ahead and overload with Viper. Oh God, it's a trace. How do we get around that? What do you mean? Oh, we have time. And then we can maybe stop the trace? Overload. Wow, that's so much time. We got plenty of time. I don't know why I panicked. Big red numbers, that's why I panicked. We can run FTP bounce. We'll import 21. Do we only have like a minute? Okay, LS. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to do the hack port. Port hacker. 22. Go, 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 go. Food config, no, not there. CD. I don't know if that's going to stop the trace. Probably not. Workspace documents. Like, just gotta use this. Incident log text. Workspace investigation secure mailing list. Did you read the memo circulated this morning? Wait, goodbye. Were you logging into the S3 on the weekend? No, why? That's weird. RDP to the mail server is down. I'm in the mail server room to check it out. Okay, I'm packing everything up and sending it through. I'll store it off site and we can retrieve it later. This is total BS, by the way. Can you believe that going through security? Months of emails gone. I bet Letterman is going to be pissed about this. Oh, jeez. I hate this. All right, we already looked at that. So those were documents. Mailing list info. This is the mailing list we got from the hacker who charged through the nose, by the way. Turns out some sort of encryption on it. Why did we even pay that guy for it anyways? HR saying they'll get someone else to try and decrypt it or whatever will make it useful according to that guy. They did. What a disaster. All right, well, we're definitely going to steal that file. Okay, yeah, that's the mailing list. So SCP, yes, I heard you the first time. So we'll download that. Induction. Welcome doc, dress code. Hello, as head of human resources, career, Jane Halliday, human resources. Dress code, all employees, business casual, blah, 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 human resources. The IT and facilities staff have given the plain array. We appreciate your understanding and strict dress code. All employees who wish to file a grievance with a coworker or practice with the agency must submit a 10-6B, whatever. Investigations. Winners Kevin. It has been requested that all emails sent from an employee Kevin Windows be to an external address be scanned for malicious information regarding the internal practices of PP marketing. Specifically looking for evidence that Winners has shared. 30 seconds. Oh no. Looking for whatever. Winners, I'm going to tell you there's some serious shady stuff going on. Usually, by the way, how does this help? They have their own dev team. That's pretty dark. What? They have their own dev team. How does that help them? They literally just purchase their list from other companies, usually ad buys, junk mail databases. Really? That's pretty dark shit. But rumors going around that they're working on some kind of AI chatbot, essentially mimic users on the forum. Former AI. Hey, we're back. You're not going to believe this. The cat knocked out the internet. So that's cool. At least it didn't happen during that intense scene, hopefully. So, where were we? Wait. Yeah. I know. Damn cat. So, we have to log into this software interactive, and he's not a good boy. He knocked out the internet. Cats are supposed to love the internet. All right, we have our new target. Why didn't that one play? Oh, my program lost connection. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yippee, we're back online. I really gotta move those hotkeys on my avatar. Or model. Alright. Software interact. Let's see what we got here. Shoot. Hold on, I should have added a note about what that software is. It's lagging. Darn. Type in terminal. Hit string note. Yeah, there it goes. Indent. Software. Delivery.zip. So it's get string note. Anyway, let's go ahead and scan. SSH crack, FTP bounce on 21, and we're back to this. Okay, and then we can use port, attack port, port hacker on 22. All right. I'm starting to pick up on how this game's supposed to be played. We have to move fast. And then I don't know how they're going to actually trace us. All right, we're in LS. Let's go ahead and see what's in the home directory. All right, there's that. Just in case, we're going to also take a copy of that. So SCP, that Ascendant software. Just so we have it locally. I don't know what it is, but all right. RM. Get rid of it. What's in here? Chat log, chat log, chat log, chat log. Oh, data. Right. Any useful software? No. Anything in system? No. Do we steal the data chat? Why not? Is 68. SCP data 129. Hi, everybody's right now. Jeez. Disregard, I suck. Okay. Built up. Amps up. Log. RM everything. Go, 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 go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Are we gonna run out of time? Get ready to disconnect. We're good. We're good. All right. Piece of cake. Deleted. Free to accept further contracts. We're moving up in the world. A new contract come up that required us to pick up some new tech. As you're online now, it'd be convenient for us if you could accept this one and test it out for us on your new job. Contract requires access to a target's phone, an EOS device. Ha! Instead of iOS. The contract requires access to a target's phone, an EOS device. We've contacted a specialist in the field and gained access to the tools we need for the job, but they're largely untested. You'll be forwarded the information on the tools from our contract shortly. Check out this email first. Once you have access the phone, you're looking to find the password to the owner's email account, one of which we know he has synced to the device. Reply with that password and we'll take care of the rest. Good luck. All right. Oh boy. 1 second. So EOS device scanner is uploaded to your asset server. Should you run as a pretty standard connection, targeted exe. Because it needs to read a bunch of files in the system folder to get info on the device synced to the target computer. It needs admin access to the target machine before you start running it. Once it's going, it should be fine. If you lose it or disconnect it though. Basically, it works by checking through the backups made when a device syncs to a computer, then pretends to do a new wireless sync with the device and exploits it. Here's the trick. Because EOS users don't get access to the terminal on their own device, all the admin passwords are the same across the entire product range. It's Alpine. No need to thank me. Probably just saved you a million years or something. I'll be expecting the payment we agreed on as soon as this upload is finished, yeah? Hopefully not for me. Get admin access to the computer. Run EOS device scanner exe. Connect the revealed device. Log in with admin Alpine. The password is the same for all EOS devices. All right. Go ahead. Oh, wait, that's our contract. We want the asset server. All right. Go ahead and grab a copy. Got it. Go ahead and go logs, remove that we were here. Do I need to do that for the email server, you think? No, we haven't hacked the email server. Okay. I just know some point in this game it's going to be like, oh, hey, they tracked you because you forgot to delete your log in one of these. All right, so I guess we just go ahead and do that contract. Was there... anything in there that said it? It'll be forwarded the information on the tool from our contacts shortly. Check this email first, though. Okay, we're good. Go ahead and use our SSH hacker. All right, cool. FTP bounce, port 21 once that's done. And then we can use our port hacker. Once that's finished. Hopefully. All right, we're in. Always look through the system first. You never know what you're going to find. Are these just more chat? We got more random data. Oh man, I was opening a Coke, right? And it exploded. Almost all over the keyboard. I don't think... I gotta stop reading these. Hallie's grade 7. Assignment due week 6. This week we watched Human Centipede. First... What class makes you watch that? Remember the assignments are due. Start the film. Jeez. Where's Pac-Man when you need him? I think we steal these data files. I don't know why. I'm just curious. I'm sure eventually we're gonna find a way to read them. New folder 15. Anyway, can see what's in documents. Kelly. Anything you need on the way home? Why don't I even bother asking? Shh. Trouble at home, I guess. How was the weekend? Great until they kicked me out of the laundry. Russell Copter. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in so long. We got kicked out of that hole. Face smashed. LMAO2. What's going on? Where the hell are you? I woke up without a shirt. Last time I saw you, you were hanging on E and chasing after the ice cream truck. Wow. Yeah, this VOD's not gonna be safe for kids. Anyways, let's go ahead and move the logs right now because that's just so much stuff. So, run our EOS device scan. Does who am I works? EOS. EOS. Insufficient memory. All right. I don't think we need that anymore. It's great being a hacker. You just sit back and let the tools do the work for you. All right, we have the phone. Jason's phone. Oh, that's here. Okay. So, just want to make sure log's empty. We can disconnect and go ahead. And we should be able to just log in. But see what's in the home directory, more documents and such. All right, we read those. We know the assignment. I'm pretty sure those were the data logs we got last time. Log in. Now follow. How do we get back to the computer? I thought we were on his phone. E-phone 4S. Let's check the logs. Alright, I accidentally connected to his laptop again, so we'll go ahead and disconnect. How do we... One device found. Yeah, let me connect. There we go. Just want to see what's on this end, man. Connection manager. You need 3 ports, but only 2 ports are available. Let's go ahead and go back. Log in. Admin. Alpine. And we're in. I don't know why I keep checking the bin folder. I guess I'm hoping for something. Not in the home directory. Oh, here we go. Let's check system. Runtime bin. I don't think we need that. There's his email. Pork buns and tortillas. It's got Racer, Superbird, Super Mech, and Cute Birds 2. Okay. Pork buns, where are we? Ooh, a recipe. I wonder if this actually works as a recipe. Split into a ball. Steam for 20 minutes. Tortilla and pork buns? That's a lot, brother. Right. Password 1010. It's the same password. All right. Let's go ahead and make our way out of here. Delete all that. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, that was locked. Good. I thought I accidentally deleted his recipe. That would have been suspicious. Disconnect. We can go ahead. Back in. Once you have access to the phone unit for 10-10-7. Contract success. Nice. Am I supposed to be getting paid for these contracts? What other stuff can we do? Smash and grab. Client wants to be sent some information on a colleague's phone. XC project. A bit of a strange request. Someone exceptionally well-funded asked for some help in investigating a coworker's personal tablet to see if it's being used for personal matters. Cursory poke around their system made it look like they were obsessed with aliens. Might be really dedicated role-playing groups or group of conspiracy theorists. You know what? Sounds interesting enough. Let's see it. Hello, civilian. Oh, no. The XC project needs your assistance. While strictly a quiet and internal matter, it's something I'd personally like investigated, as I've held suspicions about it for some time. I believe one of the prominent research leads on our science team here may be less productive than she should be, like an outside operator to investigate her. Do people just hire hackers like this, like in the real world? Our servers use centralized data storage system that mirrors files by an ID code. I'd like you to investigate the system and reply to me with the code to any file you might think be worth investigating. The files that we're after should have their ID marked at the top, like this. XC project ID 11111, where that is the ID we're after. Attach is a direct link to the tablet in question. Good luck. Oh, how do I stop? There we go. Exit that. We have a link. The files we're after should have their ID marked at the top like this. It's the ID we're after. So any of the... All right. Let's take a look. Here's a nmap scan. Proxy detected. Can overload twice as fast now. I'm making a botnet. SSH crack on port 22. FTP bounce on port 21. Then we can use our port hack on 22 again. And we're in. Let's start with the home. Nothing. Log, that's us. Bin, empty. System, nothing good. Personal, laser. Covered species are extremely similar. Not in just appearance, but generic makeup. My initial... Is this real? You know, detected species to have formed the smell of puff, which says, okay. Flight computer rep. Report. The alien flight computer was extremely interesting research piece. Were the conspiracy theorists right? Uh, analytic reference data. What are we looking for? Requirements. UFO power source. I have no idea what this is talking about. Did I miss something? I must have missed something. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, complete. Let's just delete the logs real quick. We'll read the email again. We already have the admin account. Okay. Our servers use a centralized data storage system that mirrors files by an ID code. I'd like you to investigate the system and reply. All right. Project ID. Oh, okay. So in those, when we were looking at this, project ID 129. There's no way I read that. Attached as a direct link to it. I'd like an outside operator to investigate her tablet and see if anything's out of place or not work related. Our servers are centralized data. Okay, so we're looking for something not work related. Which is, okay. I put it together. Yeah, so the note needs to be 4991. Now, as to improve research effective greatly and should be a top priority. Should have read the title of that a little clearer. Right. Let's see. Logs. Alright, all of that. And we can go ahead and disconnect. We'll go ahead and tell them. Look up 4991. Impressive work, civilian. You've been much more thorough than I expected. Looks like interrogating. The interrogation tooling project is coming along nicely. A little bit more extensive than I would have expected, but don't question the doctor on these things. At any rate, commissioned by the commander, it allows things in order. Cool. Congrats. You've proved yourself very... Aggression must be punished. Small Uh, there's something that's been bothering me for a while that I'd like your help with. Relatively new, but apparently talented hacker by the handle Makes has been a bit overly aggressive. Claims to have recently stolen a great deal of internal data from Microsoft. Uh, Entropy is actively trying to improve the view of the hacker community in the eyes of the public. Just because our methods can be illegitimate does not mean our intentions are to harm. Makes is doing a lot of damage to this effort. I would like you to delete what he stole. The IP he used to access their servers is attached, and the archive should be on the node somewhere. Recently acquired program has been added to the asset server to aid you in this task. Stolen a great deal of internal data from Microsoft. All right. Let's go ahead to our... No. We need the asset server. Go ahead and look at what we got. It's CP or SMTP overflow.exe. That sounds like fun. I was never here. Okay. Let's go ahead and run our nmap search. Proxy detected. And we're going to need to crack 3 now. All right. Let's get overflow ready. Port 25. And overload. Figured that was going to come soon. And that we can do the F2P bounce on port 21 once that's finished. Right? SSH crack on port 22. And then we can use our port hack on one of these once we're ready. We're cracking. All right, we're in. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely taking a copy of that. Right? Deleted. Back up. So they log. RM everything. Delete. Go. 10 seconds. Gone. We nailed it. Piece of cake. Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? Incoming connection. Say goodbye to your ex server. What? Oh. Did we lose? Did we die? What happened? How did it catch us? That doesn't seem fair. Unable to load. Okay. Locate and restore a valid X server file in system. Consider examining reports of log. Probably fine. All right. 2 can play this hacker game. Those are all ours. Crash report. File delete. He deleted our xserver.sys. He opened all our ports. Connect. Yeah, but we got his IP 161.52.34.157. All right. OS config sys. Boot config. Um, but he deleted our xserver.system. That's all our junk. osconfig.sys. No. We have stash, misc, notes, laptop, police report, all the other stuff we downloaded. See what our stash is. Empty. Something in misc? Also empty. I don't think we have a backup, do we? Uh, what are we supposed to do now? Crash report, kernel panic. Connection from 210. And then it's just us. How are we supposed to replace that? So we're back on the proxy node. I'm going to see if we're able to nmap SSH crack on port 22. Port hack 22. SCP, the X server. Do we want to be careful about this? Just remove what we need to. Because I think some of those routing might be important. And 9345. Oh, wait. All right. Wildcard it? Okay. No. 210. Disconnected. Connection. Then we can do a game admin. Oh, and that last one. Shoot. 93350. 93. All right. So connection routed. Is I think this is his. That's how we get back to him. We disconnect. Then we can move. Where didn't we just download their folder? You know? All right, now we have our X server system file. Help. Okay. Help, please. Disconnect, cat, open CD tray, close, reboot. The I flag reboots instantly. All right, let's try reboot. -I. Clothing, please. Ha. Oh, it's green now. Everything's moved around. What? Oh, because this is our computer. I think you can just fuck with my stuff like that and leave without consequences. Did you know? That's scripted. Okay. appears as though you've completed the requested task, at least at a cursory look. Hopefully this community's profile will remain a little civilized for some time longer. While the job appears to be done for now, I'm not entirely convinced there were no other copies. Expected to hear something about it being deleted from one of the hacker's IRC channels, but nothing so far. If you'd like to poke around a little more, be my guest. In the meantime, there's something I'd like to. It gives me a hand with someone in these channels has been talking about the job you were investigating. Says he's got the IP of the server and the files were taken from. See if you could get it from you. Just reply to this with the IP address. Additional text. Ran simple track on him. It looks like the data will be where I did. I think we go ahead and try and get back at that guy. We have our machine. Where are we going now? Section saved. Let's go ahead and set up our shells again. I don't think. Well, we'll keep that up there. I guess. More useful ones? No. I want to poke around in this guy's file more. So get checked. SMTP overflow on port 25. Go ahead and overload them. And that, and then we can do the FTP bounce on port 21. Or not. And then we can do SSH crack on port 22. And then we can use our port hack on port 25. Oh, FTP bounce. I almost forgot. 58 seconds. Come on, come on. Oh, this is... Let's go ahead and delete his server, see how he likes it. Got him. Alright, now that we got some payback, I think might be a good time to call it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And Yeah, this was fun. Maybe we'll play a little more next time. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and definitely follow me on Twitch so you can catch this live. Maybe give me a helping hand next time. All right. Take it easy.